Hola, buenos días, buenas tardes, o buenas noches. This video is going to be talking about describing others. And when we're describing other people, we're not just talking about ourselves anymore, or we're not even talking directly to somebody, but we're talking about somebody else. For example, he is tall, she is thin, we are fun, or maybe even they are very interesting. Now, describing other people definitely comes in handy. We've all seen this, someone walking down the hallway saying, OMG, he is so cute, or she is looking good today. Right? We've all seen that. Everybody's done it, and we all know, that we're just describing somebody else when we do that. So wouldn't we want to be able to do that in another language? And that's our goal today. Now, in order to talk about other people, we first have to know the pronouns. And of course, a pronoun is something that takes the place of a noun. And we're familiar with all of these in English, and several of them in Spanish as well. If you look, our English pronouns are as follows. We have the singular pronouns, meaning only one person is involved. And that would be I, you, he, she, or it. We also have the plural pronouns, which is where two or more people are involved. We, which is I plus somebody else. You all, or y'all for all y'all people from the South, that's when you're talking directly to a group of people. And finally, we have they, which is when you're talking about two people or more, and you are not included in that discussion. Now, we also have our Spanish subject pronouns here that we'll go through, and we're already familiar with several of them already. For example, yo, tú, él, ella, usted. Now, you can see here, based off the arrows, how they match up. We use this little chart here with the boxes to help show that these things can match up across languages and across different grammar ideas. For example, the top left box always refers to I, or when you're talking about yourself. The middle left box refers to you, and the bottom left box refers to he, she, it, or in Spanish when we're talking about usted. The pronouns that are brand new to us now are the plural ones. And those are the ones, of course, where more than one person is involved. Now, if we're looking at we in English, that would be the nosotros subject pronoun in Spanish. Or if it's we, meaning you're a girl and you're talking about other girls only, we would use nosotras. Next, the y'all form is the vosotros or vosotras. That's not used very often around the Spanish-speaking world. It is in certain countries and certain regions, but it's not common enough to the point where we're going to learn it. So we're actually going to ignore that one for today. And then finally, we have the they form, which is ellos or ellas. And we also have ustedes if we are talking directly to a group of people, and I want to say y'all, or if I'm talking to maybe two or more superiors or somebody I want to be formal with. For example, if I was talking with the principal and the assistant principal, my bosses, I would definitely want to use ustedes to make sure that I'm formal with them. Here are a few brief examples of how we would use some subject pronouns that we are just learning right now. If you take a look at the guy here, this creepy, older-looking mountain man that we have here, we would use the subject pronoun él, which in this case is going to mean he. And down here we have this pudgy girl eating the ice cream, and we would substitute with the word ella, meaning, of course, she. Now, those are the singular subject pronouns, only one person, but what if we have more than one person? Let's look at myself here and these three gentlemen playing with their race cars, right? That would be we. And we use the form nosotros. Now we also have a group of mixed people, both guys and girls here. When that's the case, we always default to the masculine, which is ellos, meaning they. Now notice, I'm not involved in this picture. So therefore, I'm talking about other people. If you look at the bottom, we have two girls here, and it's only girls, so we use ellas. You'll notice it's the A, of course, referring to feminine, and it still means they. So ellos and ellas both mean they. However, we use ellos with guys or a mixed group, and we only use ellas, or nosotras even, if it's a group of girls.